my friends. Welcome.
Welcome to the Power Mornings Podcast with Philly, Joe, and Kirby.
I never said that name out loud before. It sounds stupid now that I say. Just, you call him whatever you want.
Winnipeg's rock station, Power 97.
Jojo, you told me how to say that band name yesterday, I believe, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, geez. And I had it written out phonetically. Give me half a second.
Okay, sorry. Put you on the spot.
That's okay.
I didn't do my research this morning. It's Friday. I've completely mailed it in.
And you know what? In all honesty, you don't want to screw it up because it's Måneskin.
Måneskin.
That
was
the way they pronounce it.
I Want to Be Your Slave from a band called Måneskin, baby.
They're expecting big things. Big things from that.
They are, eh?
Yep.
Okay. I'm expecting big things from you guys this morning. It's a big Friday, heading into a long weekend. I've been throwing around the compliments all week. You're welcome. I nailed Kirby with the loud walker, and we figured out, thanks to our listeners, that's a compliment. And then Joe, I told you yesterday, you're good for morale in the office place. So that's the kind of firing you guys up like that I'm doing around here. So that leads me to today and expecting big things.
Well, let me start with this forecast for you, because it's something you need to know. Showers, risk of a thunderstorm, local smoke, high of 19. Yes, there is a talk about mix of sun and cloud this afternoon for a bit, which you have to pay attention if you're going to the Bomber game tonight for sure, right? Weather-wise.
Yeah, maybe some rain gear.
North wind, though, today.
Oh, there it is. See, you're right in there with the big things I was expecting, dropping the wind on us.
Well, if you're going to the Bomber game, you got to know the wind, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, Sunday, showers and a high of 16. Monday, cloudy, high of 17. 13 out there right now. So if you were planning on getting some yard work done or closing up a few things, not going to be the most ideal weekend with wet leaves, but...
yeah, wet leaves are terrible trying to get rid of those. They get stuck in the weed vacuum, and then you got to haul wet leaves out of there. It's not fun.
They get stuck.
Yeah, it's and then you got to
lawnmower for some.
The thing off. Yeah.
Rake for others.
Well, I lawnmower the ones that are all in the middle of the lawn, Joe, but then you can't...
do the corners.
Right, the corners and along the fence. You can't get those with the lawnmower, so I gotta get the leaf vacuum out.
Kirby.
This is the time of year I'm excited to live in an apartment.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, but they've been saying that about Phil for years from his hockey days. Guy goes in the corners, no problem.
You're damn right.
But he does it with the leaf blower now.
Can't score goals, so I got to get in the corners.
Power 97.
On the text line, Philly, it's Geno Smith, not Geno Harris.
That's right.
That was from the game last night. He came in for the injured Russell Wilson. I apologize. Thank you, Dale, for the correction. And I said that. I said, thanks a lot. Slip of the tongue, whatever. And then he gets back to me. Be better, like Kirby and Joe. What? And,
Sick bird.
That hurts my feelings.
Little does Dale realize if it was me doing the sports, it would have been a disaster.
I was going to throw that out there. You do. I'll be honest. At this point in my life, with how busy I am with outside activities around the house, you probably watch, not probably, you watch more NFL football than me.
This season, I would agree with that.
Absolutely. So why
I don't know players. I just I go by, the guy with the tattoos,
Kirby.
or, that guy, number whatever,
Kirby, slow down for just half a second. Apparently, what the people are saying is Philly doesn't know players either.
Yeah.
It's Geno Smith.
Kirby's doing NFL.
No.
Monday morning, Tuesday.
Oh my God.
Tuesday morning.
I'm sick. I'm calling it sick.
NFL with Kirby.
Power 97.
Speaking of Nirvana, Dave Grohl specifically, he's got the new book out. And I saw on social media yesterday, and I'm just about to post it, that he came out for some speaking engagement pertaining to his new book, Grohl did. And he kicked it off by playing the drums over top of Smells Like Teen Spirit. So it's typical Grohl, like so cool. The guy just oozes cool stuff. But I'm going to post that at the Power Facebook page.
That's a great story. It reminds me of my good buddy Joe Zarino. When I used to go see him in his garage with his drum kit, he used to put an album on and do the same thing. Play the album as the drums. Yeah. If he only knew that David Grohl was going to steal his act.
That's infringement. I think that's what the legal term
Gimmick
is.
infringement.
Get a hold of him. Listen,
But it was so cool.
Yeah.
That book is amazing, by the way.
Oh, you've
Yeah, you
already
picked it up.
Have you burned through it already?
So I got the hardcover, but I also I wanted to have Dave read it to me because he did an audio version.
Oh, that's neat.
So I downloaded the Audible version as well. So I'm chapter 3 on that.
But I wish I would even be better if Morgan Freeman would read it to me. Dave Grohl's life story.
Sure.
Because Morgan Freeman, everything just sounds better.
The next thing you know, the movie the book ends with Dave Grohl and Z. Watanabe with a poster from Shawshank.
6:25 with Philly, Joe, and Kirby.
Showers, risk of a thunderstorm this morning as well, and local smoke in the area. High of 19 today. It's 13 out there right now.
You got a go-to food that makes you guys think of Thanksgiving? Like it's turkey, right? Not for you, Kirby. You got to do the tofurkey. Do you have a tofurkey for this weekend?
I do.
Are you deep
found
frying
one
it?
yesterday? No, I'm not deep frying.
Throwing them.
The thing is the size of a frozen chicken breast. Like it's not that big.
Throw enough breading on that bad boy, and maybe your guy will forget that it's tofurkey.
Oh, he's not going to even bother with that.
There's no way you can forget. It's chewy and chewy and chewy.
That rubber texture, it takes a lot to get through.
I don't even know what meat's texture is like, though, so I'm only going off of the rubber texture.
It's probably, just to give it a better description, the one you made for us was about 2 or 3 day old gum. It hasn't totally hardened.
Yeah.
It was just enough chew.
I thought it was like eating, the tire tube on a tire. It was kind of like, I've never eaten one of those, but I assume that would be the same kind of deal.
You put enough gravy on it, it's good.
I was going to say, actually, the rubber tire probably has more flavor.
Yeah, you might be right there.
Yeah.
For me, and I grew up just on turkey, mashed potatoes. My folks would throw a great spread, but we were in a family that would have multiple main entrees, like meatballs and ham. We were just like the turkey.
Right.
And as I've gotten older and been to different houses and had that experience where there's a turkey, a ham, meatballs, I love that now. Put it all on my plate and mix it up. I don't mind if it mixes up a little bit. I know you don't like that, Joe.
You're giving Joe anxiety.
No, yeah.
He's mix it up.
I will tell you this. The only thing I allow to make its way on the plate would be gravy. And that is because I'm a mashed potatoes guy.
Oh, I love garlic mashed potatoes.
I don't eat them enough. So when I do on those special days, I go crazy on the mashed potatoes.
You make a mountain and then dig a little volcano.
Yeah, my brother taught me that.
And then you put the gravy in it so it doesn't spill all over your plate. You can kind of just work it into the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it's not a scene out of E.T., the movie, when they're building the science project there. But yes, I'm a mashed potatoes guy.
I don't see Joe spending the time with that whole volcano trick you just
Take a look at my size. There's nothing but time to eat when you got that in front of you. You don't play with the food.
And eat tofurkey with care this weekend.
Brussels sprouts. I'm excited for those.
Oh, bacon wrapped Brussels sprouts.
You need the greens to push out the tofurkey.
Power 97, Winnipeg's rock station. What?
Okay, big news around the NHL yesterday. Montreal Canadiens goalie superstar Carey Price voluntarily entered the NHL Joint Players Assistance Program. So that's a joint program with the NHLPA, the Players Assistance Program. The 34-year-old Price will be away from the team while he takes part in the program for at least 30 days. His wife, Angela, posted this on social media yesterday. Quote, no matter what is on the line, we hope we can communicate the importance of putting your mental health first, not just by saying it, but by showing up and doing the work to get better. Carey's showing up for himself and her family, making the absolute best decision possible for us. I will continue to show up for him and our kids and seek out the support that I may need on any given day. Finally, she says it's incredibly important to us to show our kids that asking for help and letting yourself be supported by others is not just okay, but encouraged anytime and under any circumstance.
Well, he's a big spokesperson, whether he wanted to be or not, for a lot of young kids that
Indigenous youth, because
especially.
he's Indigenous. Yeah.
Also, the speculation that came out like seconds after that announcement yesterday, ridiculous that so many people started to speculate about drug abuse and everything else.
Yes.
And then it came out within minutes that it was about mental health. So that calmed a lot of things down. But
And a lot of commentary, people saying, this sucks for the hockey part of things with the Montreal Canadiens. Obviously, he's their best player. But this is so important that society sees big stars like this who seem impenetrable, and you get this visual of them like, well, they got all the money in the world. They're a hockey superstar. What on earth could be wrong? But when you see even guys like this, can struggle and are able to seek help and say, hey, I need help.
Yeah, there's a bigger picture here.
Yeah,
with this move. Yeah,
and I think it's a great thing. It really is good for Carey Price to get the help he needs, because at the end of the day, family first, and being a dad first, and a husband, as his wife mentioned. So it sounds like he's going to get the help he needs.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Twitter is testing something new to help turn down the heat of conversations that happen on the site. They began rolling out a limited test yesterday that adds prompts below certain tweets. A warning comes up that reads, "Heads up, conversations like this can be intense." And then you can have the choice to join in on that conversation or not.
Okay.
Which is kind of interesting, because most conversations on Twitter are intense.
Can you get like a notification that says, "Warning, you're replying to an idiot with 2 followers"? There is no point.
No, they haven't tested that feature out. Maybe next year, Phil.
Okay, good. That would be nice.
You think that they have that
but
one?
Twitter also gives you a notification when you have a swear in there. Like if you
yes, I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you think the intense mode is going to pique more interest?
Good.
Do you know what I mean?
And that's the conversation I was reading online, Joe, is that like ultimately it just encourages people to throw fire. What was it? Throw
gas on the fire?
Yeah. I was going to say throw fire on the fire.
Yeah, that doesn't really work.
Well, that'd be the worst.
Makes a bigger fire. But just don't throw baking soda on it. That'll put it out. That's how you get a grease fire out, right? On the stove, baking soda.
Yeah, you're not supposed to use water. I know that.
No water.
Yeah.
What a lifetime hack. That was... This has been trending over the last day, and it's fantastic for soccer fans of Canadian soccer. The men's soccer team drew against Mexico at Estadio Azteca in Mexico. 1-1 yesterday in the FIFA World Cup qualifier. A lot of people buzzing about this Canadian team right now on social media. So 1-1, that was a big one against Mexico too.
Okay, wait a minute. 1-1 with Mexico? They drew a draw?
So that's a big point on the road for Canada to get to the World Cup.
That's big.
Especially with the success the women are having over their program in the last little while. It could be really good for youth soccer as well, rather than the men's program jumping on board too.
It's starting to smell like a World Cup appearance. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
Well, 2026, right? Canada's involved as a co-host country.
Oh, okay. But they pulled this Herdman coach from the women's program and brought him to the men's program. And if he did so many good things for the women's program, now if he gets the men's program back to the World Cup, like that guy, I mean, he's going to be soccer royalty in this country.
Right.
Our Cash Tower coming up just after 7. That's what's what.
Power Mornings Podcast with Philly, Joe, and Kirby. Winnipeg's rock station, Power 97.
204-777-9797 Friday edition, Joe. Kirby, we're through 6 callers, so I feel like we're going to let you let down the next couple callers, then find our caller 9. Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
You're good at it. You inspire people.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your caller number 7, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Oh, nuts.
You know what, though? If you can dream it, you can do it. Have a good day.
Sorry about that.
All right, you too.
Okay.
It sounded like that really helped.
I don't think it did, but good try.
Give it to us one more time. I want to write this down and get it printed on a T-shirt.
Use it again. Here's caller 8. Use that again.
Okay. Good morning. I have.
I heard it. Oh, 8.
8, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? If you can dream it, you can do it. I can't even get through it.
Better.
Did that help, the dream it thing?
No, No.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody dreams to be number 8 for this contest.
Sorry, man. You can do it, just like Kirby said.
You got to dream it, though, first.
Next time. Dream about it tonight. Try again on Tuesday.
I had a lot of those dreams in junior high. If you can dream it, you can do it.
All right, buddy.
Put me on hold.
Yeah, take care, okay?
Have a good weekend, okay?
Oh, she left. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi there. Who's this?
Ben.
Ben. You dreamed it, and you're doing it. You're caller number 9 on the Cash Tower.
No way.
Yeah. It all came to Ben in a dream, apparently.
Big Ben.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got to be Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Nice.
Are you a big guy, Ben, or average, or what?
I am big. Yeah.
You are? Of course you're big. I don't know any small Bens. You know how the Cash Tower works, my friend?
Yeah.
Let's throw this out there already. Dr. Fingers, your proctologist, Phil,
Great
got
guy.
through here.
Gentle.
Isn't dreaming. He says Tower 12. Big cash today. We've had some big numbers this week.
Yeah.
Okay. Also a text here, Kirby. Do you write that on the bathroom mirror for Babe?
And lipstick.
Lipstick. Hey, honey.
Van Boy Chipper, Tower 9.
Nice.
Let's go, Big Ben. Let's go.
Let's do it.
$399.
Oh.
Well then.
Wow.
Oh, who you got there with you, Big Ben?
I got the whole family here this morning.
Oh, nice.
Oh, the whole fam jam.
Familia.
Familia.
$399.
Yeah, almost $400 to start. That really makes it tough, eh?
Yeah, let's go another.
Okay, number
I
2.
like it.
$482.
Okay, that's not bad. I thought we were going to get one of those 401s, you know?
yeah.
Like a toonie lift.
Van Boy Johnny says, going deep. Oh, a little bomber theme. Go deep like Zach Caleros.
Yeah.
All right, well, I didn't have the money this morning, so might as well keep going.
Good philosophy.
Yeah. 482 right now.
Number 3.
$492.
A whole $10.
$10. If you dreamt it, though, Ben, that's the key.
What's the fam jam saying, Ben?
Keep going.
Oh, they are.
Okay.
I like it.
Nice.
You want to go with 4?
Another.
Okay,
Let's go another.
Number 4.
$495.
Wow.
Man, this is painful.
How many in the family are weighing in?
I got my wife and the 2 kids here.
Okay, the 2 kids are weighing in too. Okay.
You're
Yeah.
495 through 4.
Oh, let's go one more.
Let's hit number 5, he says.
$497.
This is killing us. Killing us.
Wow.
Marky Mark and Payday Shay say Tower 7. We're right around there now. This is what? Going to 6 if we go.
Yeah, we're on 5. We're at 497.
Can't hurt to go one more.
On number 6.
Just couldn't get it over the hump.
Power 97, Winnipeg's rock station.
On the Facebook page, speaking of Halloween, we've got a prize package from Heebie Jeebies up for grabs. And all we want to know, you just have to comment, what was your first job?
Yeah, that's good. Free press delivery guy.
Delivered the
delivered
Winnipeg Free
paper
Press.
for the
Yeah,
Winnipeg
you told
Free
us
Press.
some stories about
Had a
your
big
time.
rate. I still remember because back in those days, you used to have to collect the money from the customers. So you have this little booklet, right? And you give them a little stamp, like you'd cut it off like a punch card would be, right? If they paid for their 2-week collection. But I still remember this one guy who I actually end up meeting later on in life. The guy would be sitting there in pretty much his gitch on his lazy boy recliner with the TV on, and it'd be like July, so the front door is open, the storm door, right, with the screen up, and you'd be ringing the doorbell, looking at the guy sitting right there. He's not getting up to pay for the newspaper. So I actually emceed an event that he was hosting one night, and I walked in there and I put this little pad together and I said, I'm just collecting from 1986.
Man,
with
Joe,
interest, you owe me this kind of money.
Your world, like you have more lifelong friends still in your life than I will ever know. A guy you used to collect from as a paper boy is that.
Joe's life is full. Like that could be the title of his documentary, his biopic, Full Circle.
It's a true story. So, Mike, if you're listening, you still owe me for those papers.
And I remember that. Mom, the paper boy's here.
Yeah.
And paper boys, like I would fill in for one of my buddies. I guess that would be my first job technically, because my buddy had a paper route, and anytime he'd be out of town or hockey or whatever, he'd need someone to cover it for him, and I would cover it for him.
Yeah.
And I remember that paper bag when you stacked all the Saturday papers in there, because they were thicker, was so heavy.
So my dad built me a wagon with a huge cover, like that you would cover the papers, because he said it was important to keep the papers dry. And
that's so cool.
You want to talk about pressure? The street I had was my home street. So the street I was growing up on,
who was delivering the
they
papers.
knew who the paper boy was.
Well, you probably still get together and play poker with that entire street.
Couple of them.
Kirby, first job?
I was a bus girl. Like I cleaned tables at at the only fancy restaurant in Drayton Valley, Alberta.
Was that like Big Ed's Chicken Shack?
Wasn't a shack.
It was called.
It was Food Emporium.
It was called Caesars.
Oh yeah.
And they had tablecloths, and so once people were done eating, I would have to go and collect all the stuff off the table, and then set I had to set it all nice like.
That's awesome.
Did you ever have a server accuse you of stealing her tips?
Oh yeah,
I had
the
that.
drama with the servers.
As
like
a bus boy.
They wouldn't even sit at the same table with us in the back.
Crushed my
They
soul.
were elite.
Because I'm not a guy who steals. And I remember, you stealing tips. I'm like, I am not.
That was your first job, Aubrey? Stealing?
Power 97.
Get your pens out. Get ready to win some money. I got an email, apparently. No. It's time for this. Lock of the week. Yeah, lock it up, baby. NFL picks. Don't focus on the fact that our ticket did not pay out last week.
2 out of 3 weeks.
2 out of 3 weeks, 7. 7 of 9 we are. That's what kind of heater we're on, as Joe would say. So here's how it works. I'm going to make my pick, then Joe, then we bring in the hammer, as they call her in NFL circles, to finish off the ticket. We do this on playnow.com, the money line. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns. They got a tough one in L.A. against the Chargers. 2 good teams. It's paying $2.15 on money line.
Yeah, they're the underdog for sure.
My logic is Cleveland, they want to be legit. Everybody says they're legit this year. To actually be legit, you got to win big games on the road. Let's see it, Cleveland. I think they can do it.
Pretty good defense. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hey, I'm your teammate on this ticket. Of course I'm going to support your pick.
I feel a little doubt there. That's okay.
No. I never doubt your picks. I doubt mine.
Yeah.
But not this week. My pick this week, and I'm not even a fan of the team, but they are a good football team. The Dallas Cowboys are at home. I take them to beat the New York Giants. It's a big rivalry. It's been for many years, and the Giants usually play well against Dallas, but I still like Dallas to win on the money line. They're 7-point favorites. They're not paying a heck of a lot,
yeah.
But at $1.30, we need that. Yeah. Just, to balance out your underdog pick.
They're going to win that game by 28.
Wow.
I hate the Cowboys, but they are very good this year. There's no question. They're only favored by 7. I would have taken the Cowboys to win by 10 or more in that one. They high-powered offense.
Okay, now we'll have to see if we can decipher this pick coming up from the hammer.
Okay, coming down the aisle.
Weighing in. Oh, you don't do the weight.
I'm a heavy walker as is. We don't need to, add to that.
From Drayton Valley, Alberta.
The heavy walker herself.
The NFL hammer.
Okay.
Linda Kirby.
I have to take the Titans over the Jaguars because, I think they're paying like $1.46.
$1.46 on the money line. Yep.
Yeah. But here's the deal. This whole Urban Meyer situation has me fired up.
What a buffoon.
Why?
He's-
Are you worried because he didn't go home with the team, Kirby, and decided to hang out at a club and some strange woman starts dancing on his lap and takes a video of it?
Oh, wait,
and then
wait.
he's got to explain it to everybody.
She was only 47 years younger than him. What's wrong with that?
Oh my God! And just I don't like this guy. He's a d-bag in my opinion.
His own team don't really like him, Kirby.
Yeah, and then his wife has to come out and issue a statement yesterday, and she wraps it up with "God bless America." So I'm like, get out of here, lady.
So you're basing your pick on your hatred this
Yes,
week?
for this guy.
It's good enough for me, Phil.
Yeah.
You?
Even the team hates him.
She's our teammate.
You know what? The Jaguars are so fractured over their goofball coach.
Yeah.
that they have no chance this week. The Titans, big. I like the Titans big.
Okay.
Good pick, Kirby.
I'm feeling good.
Okay, lock of the week then. Cleveland over the Chargers, Dallas over the Giants, and then courtesy of the Hammer, we've got the Titans to beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lock it up!
Power 97, Winnipeg's rock station.
So you guys know I have cereal every day. It's been something I've been doing for years at this job. I just like a bowl of cereal. I don't find it too heavy. I find it the perfect meal when I'm working. So this morning I came to work with my Cinnamon Toast Crunch thinking, yay, I can't wait. And then thought to myself, oh no, I'm out of milk because I drank the last of my milk. I drink almond milk. I don't know why, I just like it better. Again, I think it's a little bit lighter. So I went to the fridge just to check, just to make sure that that I was right, that I'm out of milk. And I opened the fridge, I'm looking around, yeah, there's nothing. Oh, wait, there's an almond milk in the door. That must be one I forgot about. And I know that almond milk has a longer, like the expiry date, like a longer shelf life than normal dairy milk.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently it's not really milk. It's basically water with the ingredients that come out of almonds.
Sure. So I'm like, yay, I grab it. I give it a quick sniff. I've never smelled almond milk go bad the way you do with dairy milk. I'm like, oh, it smells fine. I bring it back to the studio. I pour it on my cereal. I start eating. I take 2 or 3 bites. I'm like, that doesn't taste amazing. Like, it wasn't horrible. So I checked the date real quick. April 4th.
That was like half a year ago.
Kirby made it even better when she says, what, is that from last year? And I said, well, 5 months ago,
It was
6 months
so
ago.
long ago that I thought it was last year.
I'm stress maxed now because I'm doing some research online.
Oh, that's the worst thing you can do, though.
It can be it can make you quite sick expired almond milk.
But hold on now. People need to know that you're like WebMD. You're like a hypochondriac in a lot of ways, right?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm super hypo.
Yeah, so that adds to the build. And the first thing I told you to do, stop reading anything.
Yeah.
And then there was dead silence. So we knew you kept reading. But you'll be okay because it was only almond milk. And I'm telling you, you're drinking, you put more water in your system than anything else.
I mean,
And how many spoonfuls did you
I
have?
had like 3 tops before I started.
that's like not even a lot. Because if you're talking a cereal to milk ratio in those 3 bites, you had like 3 drips of almond milk.
Yeah, I respect both of you trying to make me feel better, but neither of you are medical doctors. So 777-9797. If there's a medical doctor, a nurse, I'll do a nurse too. If you're a nurse, I could.
Because they've got a lot of time on their hands right now
If you feel like,
lend some advice.
giving me the once over here, I could call HealthLinks. I
Well,
suppose.
here you go. You've got some
Oh my
medical advice
God.
already. Nice knowing you, Philly, with a sad face.
I don't need that right now.
Don't add fuel to the fire, people.
I got this here. Philly, you got nothing to worry about. That date is only best before, not an expiration
Right.
date. Until the milk comes out like cottage cheese, you'll be okay.
Well, it never will because it's not milk. It's right, almond milk.
I don't know. My guts feel a little funny.
Well, so because it's coming from the brain now.
Yeah,
You're just
I don't
thinking.
know. Let me Google it again here. See if I can find some other
Don't
information.
Google anything again.
Hold on. I'm not a doctor, but Nikki Sixx died twice and came back to life after heroin. You'll be fine.
Thanks for listening to the Power Mornings podcast. Catch the show live weekdays from 5:30 to 10. Winnipeg's rock station, Power 97.